Welcome back, Cyber Traders. Welcome to this lovely Tuesday. We have only one more day until Thanksgiving, and hopefully everyone's all excited like I am. But how's everybody doing this wonderful morning? Good to see you all. Welcome. Good to see you, Norman, Brian, Phil, Gary, everybody on YouTube, Facebook Live. Welcome back. Hopefully everybody's ready for this very short week. We got a lot of good stuff that's coming out. We got Black Friday here at Cybertrade University. It's actually going to probably be our biggest, most explosive deal ever going on over the 25 years celebrating here at Cybertrade University. So you don't want to miss out on that. We're actually going to be doing an event on Friday at 2 o'clock, which I know everyone's going to probably be like, wait a minute, was the market closed or something? Well, you know what? We're going to have a little fun here. We got a big event that's coming on for that, and also, get ready for the holiday season. But with that said, you got to be careful going into the next couple of days, the next couple of weeks. Going into, especially this week, we got some stocks that are making some big moves. Not really a lot, though. Not a lot. And I told you this last week. Last week was a pretty good week. We were going into the, September, October, November, early November, the best. Early September, December is going to be pretty good. Then we got the Christmas season. We're not going to get those nice 10, stocks on the watch list and so on. But, we got a pretty decent list out there. But before we do that, let's go review what we did yesterday, because yesterday was kind of a decent day. And I mean, some of us did pretty well on it, but this stock right here, KTTA, had a really big pop early this morning. I don't know if you guys were here early in pre-market. I know a lot of you here, more than half of you here before 7:30. So that was a pretty nice move, and it kind of died after around like 8 o'clock, I would say, a little past 8, when I had that tough time breaking through 6, and then pretty much is backing off. Very volatile stock, though, so it's in a probably category 4, I would say. Don't let the $5 stock fool you. But let's talk about what happened yesterday. So we had a couple of good stocks that made some good big moves yesterday. NEO was really good early in the morning. Let me just blow this up so you guys see it's a little bit bigger. And I could work my right here. All right, there we go. Hope that works. Yep. Yeah. So NEO had a really nice move, nice little push right here. And hit a major resistance wall right below $43. Came crashing down. It was nice because it kept making higher highs. That one did pretty well. ISPC, great runner. Not only that, but it's been a great swing trade. It did really well early in the morning, and then all of a sudden it kind of died. I don't know what happened right here around, what is it, 6 o'clock, basically? Yeah, 4, 5 o'clock. Had a big rally going into the afternoon, after hours, and then gapped up pretty big. But you could see as the pre-market, as much as a nice overnighter, it's quite ugly right now. It doesn't have that nice trend that we're looking for, so don't be overwhelmed on that one. LGVA was just unbelievable yesterday. This was probably the best trade going into yesterday. We had a great run up early in the morning. The thing got halted, ran from $7.50, all the way to $10. It doesn't look like it did too much, but oh my God, once we got around 1 o'clock, and you could see once we broke that $12.50, this thing ran to $42. It did not want to stop. It was a unbelievable run up, and then going into the last minutes of after hours, even in the after hours, it just kept going. So I know that was like historically one of, like everything else that we traded, you say like, oh, you found these stocks 200, 300% for. Listen, we do it every day. I'm sorry. We get about one a week, maybe twice a week. LVGM was just phenomenal rally, beautiful stock right there. And, what was it? Let me just see it. Was it, like I said, it showed up late. It showed up late in the, once the market opened up, because I didn't find it in pre-market. You could see it right here, right there when it made its big move. But then, that was just incredible. So LGVN, please send me an email. Let me know if you guys, how you did on it. Norman says the QLGN was also, yeah. I mean, that stock also out of nowhere just popped in the after hours. It did a really nice move right here around 3 o'clock, ran from $1, then ran all the way to about $1.40, held up. It really didn't go anywhere, but then after hours, it kind of made this huge pop up there. Another pharmaceutical stock. So, but she's backing off a little bit now, so I'll be really careful about trading that one. But that also, Norman, was a very, very good trade. A couple other stocks that did pretty well. ML and MPLN did really nice move. You could see how it just kept breaking higher highs. Nice push over the course of the day. That one did really well. This one too, JOEV. This one, you could see it, did a little bit of a nasty shake here, went from 10, went all the way to about 11, 20. Not as nice as the other one. G-Tech also had a nice little pop right there. That one got halted a couple of times. 740 all the way to about 11. BTU was pretty cool too. That stock took a major hit. Hit some major support levels around $10. Made a nice little comeback right here. Kind of stinks. Made this big pop right here, but had really nice Fausto flags. And in the RAAS, that one also was a pretty nice move right there. You could have traded several thousand shares of that stock, and it went up, did a little bit of a shake, went up. And then, over the course of the day, you could see how it went up that much. But not as great as the other ones, though. But it was a nice, comfortable stock to trade. And you could see when you look at the long-term stock, some of these stocks took some big hits. So anyway, that's the past. Let's flip the page. Let's start with today. Okay, so today is what? Today's Tuesday. Monday, we know, it's if you're doing your journals like you were taught what to do and you're reviewing it, Mondays and Fridays are like 50-50. Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays are usually your better days, more of a list of stocks to trade, a bunch more out there. So looking at some of the stocks that we got here, I got the list over here already listed. ISPC gapped up, nice big push. Just be very careful. Spread's very big. You got to be a category 4 or 5 or higher. Just do not trade a lot of shares of that stock. Here's another stock that's moving pretty nicely this morning. KTTA, nice little push right here. Stock's up about 133%. KTTA, let me go check on level 4 on that and just show you what's going on with this stock because it's got some great volume, 17 million shares. It's got a couple of ladders going on right here. You got some iceberg orders showing up around $6. You can see this guy started backing down a little bit. A couple of big orders out there, but they pulled it. So that one, nice little push right there on that stock right there. XL, I found this one also. But you know what? It's kind of like flat. I'm looking at it, and I see the stock was a $24 stock last year. Took a huge hit. It's got some big resistance levels going back in early, into October, early November. So you got the resistance right around 580. You could see how it basically hit there in pre-market and came back down. You should have known that if you saw it earlier. But if it does break it, look for the stock to go up. Best Buy is getting crushed. I mean, it came out with earnings, but maybe I'm wrong, but didn't they beat earnings? I thought they beat earnings this morning. And maybe someone could quote me and tell me if I'm right or wrong, but I thought I saw it on one of the financial stations. And the big thing that you got to remember, and I want to tell you about earnings, how it works. It's not that they beat earnings, it's what they're projecting the second quarter. And that's probably what happened right here. But that stock looks like a great short. They did, but the guidance was bad. Okay, Brian, thanks. I thought they did beat earnings, right? But third quarter was slow. That's what I thought, They beat earnings from Ari, and they dropped their online orders. Okay, well, let me tell you, that stock had a hell of a run from October, ran from $1.05 all the way to $1.40, and boom, that thing is obviously taking a big hit. Listen, the big thing we know about, stocks like this versus pharmaceuticals, we all know pharmaceuticals, when they don't come back. All right, PTPI, another stock had a nice little gap up around 4 o'clock in the morning, came right back down. I'm putting that on the C list. QLGN, another stock, gapped up. Was a nice move yesterday, but she's backing off a lot. I mean, she's up about 60% right now. Nice spread. You're going to have to use yesterday's supports and resistance levels to kind of get a sense of where it's going. But that stock that one of you just mentioned earlier, I forgot who mentioned that. But yeah, I mean, you could see it's gapped up. As long as the stock breaks over $1, I'll have to deal with tenths of a penny. IPVO, another stock that had a really good pop this morning, early in the morning, ran from $6 to $14. Another pharmaceutical stock that did pretty well, but now she's obviously backing off a lot. That's a pretty big, substantial drop from 14 down to 10. A little scary right there. So listen, they all come down. G-Tech, I'm just bringing that up to show you that was a nice little stock that we traded this past couple of days. Listen, whatever goes up comes down twice as fast. Same thing with LGVN. You could see how that stock had a huge rally and now starting to back off. So listen, if you had that stock at 45, what would you be doing, right? But that was a great runner. So there's not really as much. There's a lot more stocks on the B and the C list, which you all should probably know and how to distinguish the difference if you're a cyber trader here. But there are a couple of stocks here we can look at level one, and we all know that things will always pop up once the market opens up. All right. But anything I'm missing that I did not call out, fellow traders? Anybody on YouTube, Facebook Live? Anybody in the trading room? Bill says the SEV is going sideways. Yeah, you know, I saw this earlier. It was on the watch list right here. You can see it's number 13 on the big percentage gainers. You know, it's a new IPO that came up. Listen, the support levels was at 20. Okay, that was the IPO price when it opened up. The thing shot up to almost like 50, came right back down. If it holds here, it could be a little bit more of a swing trade, you know. But just be careful of day trading it. The stock is very volatile. Mark is saying the Geo EV is moving. You know what? I don't know if you call that moving. It's got good volume, but other than that, Mark, I probably would say it was good yesterday, but I don't think it's really moving. All right. Listen, we always find a bunch of new stocks when it open up. Well, we got something to work with. We know some of these things eventually don't even move, and all of a sudden, boom, they come out of nowhere. A lot of these traders hold orders until the market opens up. So we'll see how that pans out when the market, when we get there about 15 minutes from now. So don't forget, everybody, before we go, Friday, Black Friday, probably the biggest sale we're ever going to have in 25 years we've been in business. And we're going to do an event on Friday about it, so don't miss it. Also, remember, it's a short week. Don't get too cocky. Don't get too crazy. Try to focus on your day's pay. But once again, if we have a big runner-up like what happened yesterday with the LGVN, listen, it's all about being the right place at the right time. And also, like Josh just posted up on the screen, Traders Talk today at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time in the Cyber Group room. So don't miss that. You know, it's one of the most exciting, most popular events that we do here in the Cyber Group room. Everybody's invited. If you're watching YouTube, Facebook Live, you can always just like us and friend us. You can always join us whenever you like. Just make sure that everyone emails Josh if you have any questions. He'll pick out the best ones that he likes, and he'll go out there, you know, not letting you know who it is, but, you know, listen, the goal is what we teach at CyberTrade University, and we'll repeat this over and over again. It's not teaching you how to make money. It's to teach you how to stop losing it. That's the big goal. And once you do that, the winners take care of themselves. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading. We'll see you in about 15 minutes till the market opens up.